So you've clicked on this video because you're interested in making some DJ mixes. Load of DJs create mixes differently, but I'll just go through how I do it. I'll run through a simple step-by-step process so you can follow. Be sure to watch the entire video to get the best value out of it. Before we start, if you wouldn't mind making that like button blue. Turning that like button blue tells YouTube that you guys love this video, and it will result into YouTube pushing this video out to more people. The more people that see this video, the more my channel will grow. So tap that like button now and we can get started. What's going on, people? I go by the name of DJ CB and I help bedroom DJs transition over to a club DJ. If you like the sound of that, make sure you're hitting that subscriber button down below, and don't forget to hit that bell notification to get notified every single time I post a video. If you have just subscribed, write I subscribe in the comments down below and I'll reply back instantly. Let's get into it. So the first step in making mixes is obviously having the equipment to do so. So what you'll need is a pair of CDJs, turntables or a controller to be able to record the mix. I use Rain 12s and a DJM S9 mixer. I'll leave the link down below to these two items. But you can easily record a mix on a controller too. Next step, you're going to need DJ software. For my example, I'm going to be running Serato. I'll leave a link down below to Serato so you can purchase it if you need it. Step 3. Now that you have all your equipment and software, it's time to plan the mix. The first way I plan my mix is deciding what genre I want the mix to be. So what I usually do is think of two genres. In this example, we'll choose old school R&B and old school hip hop. Then what I'll do is I'll take the genres to Instagram and let my fans decide on a poll. Once the fans decide, then I'll move on to step 4. Step 4 is selecting the music you want in your mix. This is the most important part of making a mix and planning your mix because song selection is key. What I usually do is head over to my iTunes and run through the genre that I'm going to do a mix on. In this example, I'm going to be doing an old school R&B mix. I'll head over to my old school R&B folder and just pick out songs that I really like and then put them into a separate folder. Once the songs are in a folder, I'll then go through that folder to see which songs I 100% want, and I'll take out the ones I don't want. Step 5. After I've selected all my tracks, I don't just go ahead and record the mix. I'll load up Serato and run through the tracks. This gives me a chance to actually hear what songs sound well together. I don't just like to mix songs because they have an intro and because they're the same BPM. I actually want the songs to blend nicely together and actually sound good. Step 6. Now that I've run through all the tracks and they sound good, I'll order the tracks and how I want them to be played. Most of the time they will be in BPM order. Step 7. Once they're in BPM order, I will then play through the tracks again and pick out where exactly I want to transition in and out of the song. Most DJs will do the basic wait until the chorus comes, mix halfway through and then mix out at the end of the chorus. I used to do this all the time, but it made my mixes sound very boring and the same as everyone else's. Now I really take my time in selecting where I'm going to transition songs. I could do a mix and blend transition, a drop on the one transition, or just a simple scratch in. Don't piss me off. There are so many different ways you can mix tracks, so try and be different. Before we get on to the next step, if you are enjoying this video in any way possible, or if I've provided you with any value, please smash that like button down below. Let's get on to step 8. Once I've figured out my transitions, it's time to record the mix. In Serato, you can simply press the record button and off you go. I will then run through the tracks in the order I've selected and then transition the way I've planned in the previous step. Step 9. Hopefully you were able to record your mix in one take. Now that it's recorded, most DJs will just put it straight onto Mixcloud. I like to take my mix and put it into Logic Pro X and add effects and DJ drops to my mix. What I'll do is open up Logic, put the whole mix inside and listen to it the whole way through, deciding where I'm going to put my glass smashes, my sirens and my DJ drop. The reason I do this is because when I'm recording the mix, I don't want to be focusing on when to put in certain effects or when to put in certain DJ drops. I want to concentrate on the mix itself. This is why I do all my effects afterwards. It's also a good way to ensure that your sound effects aren't too loud. Too many times I've heard DJ mixes and the effect comes in and it sounds ridiculously loud. Step 10. Once the mix is all finished, it's time to export it and listen to it on your phone, through your headphones or through a speaker. This is one step DJs do not do. You need to listen to your mix as if you're a consumer, because if you don't like your own mix, what makes you think someone else will? It is now time to upload your mix to Mixcloud or SoundCloud. I have a video on how to upload to Mixcloud and it's my best performing video on the channel, so make sure you check it out. And that's how DJs make mixes. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscriber button down below and don't forget to hit that bell notification to get notified every single time I post a video. If you have reached this far in the video, type mix in the comments down below so that I know that you've watched the whole video all the way through and so I can thank you personally. I post videos every Monday and Friday, so make sure that you subscribe to get more content. Also, don't forget to add me on Instagram at DJC_B. I post there regularly. I go by the name of DJ CB and we're out.